Hi, I'm Nancy Chuda. Look everybody, heirloom tomato time. I'm so excited. I've even got a pineapple growing. Look at this beauty. Oh, I don't even want to cut it. But anyway, tonight we're going to make some really wonderful things, all organic, on Nancy's Organic Kitchen. So let's get started. Come with me. Okay. This is my kitchen, my cucina. I love my greenhouse kitchen. It's so beautiful in here, and the light, of course, is excellent during the day. I can see everything that I'm preparing because of all this beautiful south-facing light, thanks to my husband, James Chuda, architect phenomenal, who designed this beautiful house. And tonight we're cooking for just 2 guests, actually. And I started with something that I know they will like because they're both vegans. And I've made this wonderful homemade lentil soup. You know, lentils are a wonderful source of protein. And the secret to my lentil soup is that I've used a whole bunch of very unique champignons and obviously some fresh organic carrots and some celery. And the secret to my sauce in here is a little spice, and I'm going to just show it to you now. And I got it actually at the ferry in San Francisco in the spice shop at the Boulette's Larder, and it's called Pimenton de la Vera, and it has a wonderful little smell, but rather than smell, it has a great taste. I wish you could smell it. It has a little bit of a smoky taste when you put it in, and you just need a dab in your soup. So I've added a little bit of that and fresh organic orange juice just to break the acidity, and it's really, really nice. So that will be our first course. Then at the open market on Monday, I was able to get some lobster mushrooms. I had never seen them before, but they're quite beautiful. They have this fabulous little orange color, and I've just marinated them ever so lightly in some organic olive oil and some fresh organic butter with just a tad of kosher salt. This is going to accompany my fish dish, and I'm going to show that to you. It's not prepared, but I'm going to show you how to prepare it. I spent the afternoon filleting this fish. It is black cod, and from what I understand, there is a lot of really good nutrients in black cod. Black cod, of course, is not very hard to get, and this, of course, is a wonderful freshwater fish. And I've marinated it very simply in olive oil and some fresh lemon, some salt, a little bit of Parmesan cheese and garlic, and then just a tiny bit of teriyaki marinade. And what I'm going to do is put this in the oven first at about 250 degrees. Then I'm going to cover it with the tin foil and put it on broil. And at the very last 5 minutes of the recipe, I'm going to take the cover off, and it's going to be very, very nice because it will take on a very sort of, you know, kind of a burnt, not burnt, but it will look kind of brown and really nice. And the fish, of course, is so moist and wonderful. I'm going to serve it. I know you're going to think this doesn't make sense, but I am going to serve it with sliced, fresh, clean, organic peaches. The idea of taking a very light white succulent fish and adding a fresh organic peach underneath is really delicious. And then I'm going to top it off with my homemade balsamic aged vinegar. I think I told you about that last week. I have a secret to share. I buy a $4.99 bottle of balsamic vinegar from Trader Joe's, to which I add a 1/4 cup of blue agave syrup. And then I just let it ferment or sit actually in the sunlight for a couple of hours, and it gets almost like a syrup, and it's delicious. And I'm going to just drizzle that along the side of my fish. Now for fresh veggies, I don't know if I told you about how much I love my medley steam oven. Medley is a wonderful product, and it comes from Germany. And what I really like about the medley steam oven and all of the things that it can do for you is that, you know, there's no reason to overcook vegetables. Vegetables contain all of the nutritional value that you need. Actually, they tell you to drink the liquid from vegetables. So with you steaming the vegetables, you're getting just that kind of essence of the freshness. I kind of do them al dente. I like it that way. So these are fresh green Kentucky beans, organic, that I bought at the open market. And then this is kind of a medley. These are all organic vegetables, again, from the organic market. And I have obviously some zucchinis, and I have some squash blossoms stuffed with some chev cheese. And then these are baby squash, and these are the ends of the squash blossoms. And I'm basically going to just steam my 2 vegetables for less than 2.5 or 3 minutes. I'll be decorating my plate with the champignons, the beautiful black cod on top of the sliced peaches with the obvious aged balsamic vinaigrette. And I think it's going to be a pretty nice meal. Oh, stupid me! Not only did I grow them, but I was almost going to forget the heirloom tomatoes because they're so special, and I really have a hard time cutting them, especially this one. It's so beautiful. Nature's bounty is just so special. Anyway, I'm going to very simply slice these tomatoes. I would say maybe about 1/4 of an inch thick. And I'm not going to slice them just yet because I like them at room temperature, and I slice them just before my guests arrive. However, I was at the cheese shop today in Los Feliz, and I spent my allowance on this Italian imported burrata cheese. I'm not going to open it just yet because it's nicely preserved in its own liquor in this package. But what I'm going to do with that is just slice it very thinly. Everybody knows heirlooms and burrata. And then I'm going to top it off with my 3 different kinds of basils because they're so lovely. And here we are at the end of August, and I'm still growing 4 different kinds of basils. One is from Thailand, one is from Italy, and the other is just the generic basil that we know so well. So again, it's burrata and heirloom tomatoes to start, followed by this delicious homemade lentil organic soup, topped off with our beautiful black cod fish, served with our champignon mushrooms and our vegetables, and then dessert. That's a surprise. We'll be right back. Join us on Nancy's Organic Kitchen.